Samsung's Galaxy S26 series may be months away from its official debut, but leaks are already giving us a glimpse of its accessories, starting with the Ultra model's S Pen. A new render shared by reliable tipster at Universe Ice shows a noticeably different design for the stylus, one that swaps the flat edges of the Galaxy S25 Ultra's version for a more rounded look via Sam Mobile. Only the top portion of the pen is visible in the leak, but it's enough to spot softer, curved lines that mark a clear departure from the blocky profile Samsung has used for years. This redesign isn't happening in isolation either. Rumors suggest that the S26 Ultra itself will feature more rounded corners, so it makes sense that the S Pen would follow suit to fit both the aesthetics of the phone and the shape of its slot. Interestingly, this change seems to be mostly about looks. The leaked image doesn't show any new features or functions for the stylus. This matches what Samsung did last year when the S25 Ultra removed Bluetooth features like air gestures and remote camera controls. The Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra CAD renders. Speaking of which, we have three images to show you, and you can check them out. The device is shown from several different angles, which leaves nothing to the imagination. And if the images are not enough, you'll also find a video which will give you a 360-degree view of the device. While Samsung didn't reinvent the wheel here, there are some changes worth noting. We'll talk about the Galaxy S26 Ultra first, and later on in the article, we'll compare it with its predecessor. As you can see, the Galaxy S26 Ultra will feature a flat display once again. It will include a centered display camera hole up top. The bezels around the display will be thin and also uniform at the same time. The corners of the device will be slightly rounded, just so that they don't cut into your hand when you're holding the phone. Physical buttons are on the right side once again. On the right, you'll see all the physical keys that will be included. As per usual, the power lock button sits below the volume up and down keys. Nothing will sit on the left side, while the SIM card tray will be located at the bottom. You'll also find the phone's main speaker at the very bottom. A Type-C USB port and the S Pen stylus will also sit down there. The stylus will be located in the bottom left corner, at the very corner actually. What about the back side? Well, the phone will once again include 4 cameras, but the setup will look different. The camera placement will stay similar, but not all cameras will protrude from the backplate directly. 3 cameras on the left will be vertically aligned and sit on top of a camera island, which will protrude on the back. Quite a bit, actually. It is said to protrude 4.5 millimeters total, while the phone itself will measure approximately 7.9 millimeters. The camera setup on the back looks a bit different. The fourth camera will be placed next to the middle camera on the camera island, but it will protrude directly from the back plate. It will not sit along with the other 3 cameras. The same goes for the LED flash and an additional cutout for sensors, both of which are placed above that fourth camera. The phone's backplate, as you can see, will basically be completely flat. The frame of the phone will be flat for the most part. The very edges of it will curve towards the front and back, just a little bit, to make the phone more comfortable to hold. The Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra will have a powerful set of specs, that's for sure. Quite a few information did surface already, even though we're still months away from the phone's announcement. So, let's see what the phone is expected to offer, shall we? Starting with the processor. The all-new Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 will be used by Samsung. Qualcomm confirmed as much during the Snapdragon Summit 2025, even though exact phones were not mentioned. The Galaxy S26 Ultra will certainly be amongst them, though. It will probably use the 4 Galaxy,